Okay, in this video we are going to have a look at finding the fraction of a quantity, and I am going to be using a bar model to help us do it. So the first question says we want to find a quarter of 20. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bar that represents 20. And this quarter means that I need to split the bar into 4 parts. So if I draw a bar to start off with. Okay, so this bar is going to represent 20. I'm just going to duplicate that underneath. So I'm now going to split that 20 up into 4 equal parts because I've got this quarter. So if I split it into 4 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the 20 into these 4 sections. Now, I'll do this in full this time, so I'm just going to count them out, 1 into each section. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so the 20 have been shared out equally. And how many is in each section? Well, we have 5 in each section. So each one of these boxes represent 1 quarter. Okay, one of the 4 sections. And because we want to work out the value of one of the 4 sections, we just need to work out how many dots are going to be in one of the boxes. So in this case, it is 5. Now, rather than counting out all the dots into each box, the other way we can share 20 into 4 bits is to use division. So if we did 20 and divided it by 4, so divide it by the denominator, you get 5. So that means we'd have 5 in each box. So often, when I do this, rather than drawing dots, I'll just put the numbers in. So I'll say, okay, there are 5 in each section. And because I want 1 quarter, I just want one of the 5s, one of the boxes. So that would give me the 5 as well. Okay, second question is, we're going to take 12 and we want to find 2/3 of it. So the denominator tells us that I want to be able to split my bar into 3 equal sections. So when I draw my bar, I'm going to make sure that I can split it into 3 sections easy enough. So 1, 2, 3, there we go. So this bar is going to represent 12 this time. So I'm going to take the bar. And because I'm dealing with thirds, that's telling me I need to split it into 3 sections. So I'll split it into 3. Okay, so this 12, I'm going to share into 3 sections. So 12 shared into 3 actually means 12 divided by 3. So that means each one of these boxes must represent 4. So we have 4, 8, 12. Okay, 4, 8, 12 gives us the overall bar, but it's now shared equally. Now, this time I want 2 of the 3 parts. So I want not just the 1 part like last time, I want 2 of the 3 parts. So I want 2 of these 4s. 4 plus 4 is 8, or 2 4s are 8. So we end up with 8. Okay, the next one. We want a bar that represents 30, and we're going to split it into 5 equal parts. So let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this whole bar represents 30. Then I'm going to split it into 5 equal parts because I'm dealing with fifths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the 30 I'm going to share amongst these 5 boxes. Again, I could count through 1, 2, 3, 4 until I get to 30, or I could just say, well, 30 shared into 5 boxes is 30 divided by 5, which is 6. So I get 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. So if I put 6 in every box, then that works. Well, how many of these boxes do I want this time? Well, I want 4 of the 5 parts. So I want not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 of these 5 parts. So I want 4 of the 6s. Well, 4 6s are 24. Okay, and then a trickier question. So we're told 3/4 of a quantity is 15. So rather than trying to figure out what 3/4 of something is, you're being told that 3 out of the 4 parts are 15. What is the original part? So when we set up a bar model here, we still want something that can be split into 4. So let's take something I can split into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I don't actually know what that initial quantity is. So I don't know what this is. I haven't been told. What I have been told is that 3 out of the 4 parts will give me 15. So if I take 3 out of the 4 parts, this represents 15. So the 15 here needs to be shared between those 3 sections, which means that that is 5, 5, 5, and all the boxes will be the same. So this one that we haven't used is also 5. So the whole bar is going to be all 4 of these. 5, 10, 15, 20. So the quantity will be 20.